Hola. Ooh, that was a lot deeper than I expected it to be. I don't know how to back of this. I don't know why I go that far back, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. Oh my god. Hola. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Calais. Your girl got a new camera finally. So the vlogs are coming back. I'm not really that great at flight attendant vlogs. I think I want to continue to watch a bunch of vlogs to see how they do it and how they keep it going, because I feel like I've only pick up the camera on the plane before it starts and in hotel rooms, and I feel like that's pretty boring, and I gotta figure out like how to do this. But I really want to make good flight attendant vlogs. I also want to keep coming with the information as far as to become a flight attendant. I know everything is like crazy right now. If you check the description box in my description box, there's a link that's going to show you like what airlines are currently hiring. There are not many, but there are still a couple corporate ones, and one regional airline I know for sure that is hiring right now. The link is in my description box. Go ahead and check it out, because it is still possible for you all to become flight attendants. It might not be the company that you want right away, but you can get your foot in the door and like get started. You know, you never know what's going to happen. You can just start your journey right now. But today I'm just going to be talking about what it is like flying currently. Yes, I am still flying. I never stopped flying. I did go on reserve somewhere in like April and May, which got kind of crazy. You know, flying cut down a lot. But I'm back flying. I'm back flying, because when I was on reserve, I wasn't even called at all, to be honest. But I'm back flying. I did pick up a side job. I'm like all over the place. We're gonna start from like the beginning of the year, because I don't even know when I posted my last video. Let me check and see. I haven't been on this joint in a long time, and then what kind of sucks even more is that I did lose my camera somewhere in June. I was trying to like get better at like my B-roll, so I was practicing in San Juan, and I got water damage in my camera, and it just was all bad. But I guess I posted a video this not a month ago. It doesn't show me when I posted it. But yeah, the last video I posted, which is like my San Juan layover, that is when I broke my camera. But before that, I didn't really have much to post because I was working, but I was on reserve, and I literally didn't get called for 2 months, even though I was technically working. So I didn't complain. I picked up a second job at Amazon. I did not work in the plant. I was not one of those like 29,000 people that caught COVID. That was not me. Thank God. But also, I had this like easy job. If you want to work for Amazon, girl, I was making like $17 an hour, literally grocery shopping. I can put that down below too, like a link to that. Even though I might go back, so I don't want y'all to know where it was, because it was so easy and the pay was so easy, like it was worth it. But I might still put it in the description box. It was called what was I? When you go on Amazon, it shows like in the plant or whatever, you're working in the plant, but really I worked out of Whole Foods, and I grocery shopped, put stuff on the shelf and grocery shop all day. And at the time when I was working, they were doing the COVID pay, which is $17 an hour, but it's back down to $15 an hour. And I'm saying like grocery shopping for $15 an hour, that's definitely dope. So I'm going to figure out what it was, and I'll put in the description box how to get to that for people who still currently aren't working right now, because I know that times are like really hard, and I understand that. I was lucky enough to like work when I wasn't working, and then if you need a job, I'll put it in the description box. Even though that was like not plugging Amazon, it just actually was like a really good easy job with decent pay, so you know. Next, so yeah, I was working for that little bit of time, then I got back to work. I've been flying my butt off because I was nervous about furloughs and things like that, because after, you know, I came back to work, that was like a conversation everybody was having, and unfortunately some companies did have to furlough some flight attendants. If you don't know, furloughing is not firing or laying off, which is pretty much still firing. Furloughing is just like it's time off of work. It is unpaid. I think most flight attendants, I don't know about other companies, but for my company specifically, we didn't furlough. We gave voluntary time off. So let me not even talk about my company. But furloughing, it's like you're taking time off of work. It is involuntary, unfortunately. However, I think you still keep your flying benefits. You still keep your health benefits. You just don't work and get your pay from working as you usually do. Like I said, I was not furloughed. My company was not talking about furloughing, so I don't exactly know what that means or what the process is or what people are going through from that aspect. However, what was offered, which kept us really, really good in a good position, was that people got to take time off if they wanted to. So they got to take voluntary time off. They could take a month, 3 months, or 6 months. And the reaction to that actually was really good. A lot of people take time off, and I'm happy for them, and I'm thankful for them because that got me to continue to work. So I'm not going to complain about that. But besides that, I've been working my butt off, and when that conversation kind of jumped out, I literally was working non-stop. I was home 6 days a week because I didn't know if I was gonna be the person to be furloughed. I was working 6 days a week. I was working often, but I didn't know if I was gonna be the person to be furloughed, so I actually worked my butt off to make a little cushion for me just in case I was gonna be prepared to be able to take that time off of work, you know. So that happened. The conversation was over. The furlough was supposed to be October 1st, October 1. That did not happen. It's currently October 10th, and I'm still working. So very, very thankful for that. I'm going to actually take some time, get back to like taking a little time off work. I was working over 100 hours every month. I think I'm going to go back to working like 80, give myself a little more time at home. I really want to start investing into this YouTube thing. I think with me working so much, I was so tired. I could never pick up my camera. I could never find time to pick it up or continue to do the research to, you know, make my videos better. So I'm so happy about being able to get back into that. I'm going to start cutting back at work, maybe doing a little more non-rev traveling so I can see more of the world and record that way so I can get some travel vlogs going. Also, that's pretty much it. I just been out here working my butt off, to be honest, and I'm happy to be able to continue working. I'm happy I got my camera. Like I said, I did break my camera in San Juan. I had my little point and shoot was the Canon G7X, and that was my baby. Like what's so frustrating is that I wish I had it with me. It cuts on, the viewfinder works, everything works. It's when I press the shoot or record button, it literally freezes, glitches out, and nothing else happens. And it's like so annoying that it does that, because it's like it really could work if it wanted to, but it doesn't want to, so I can't use it. So what happened is I actually sold my DSLR because I was not home using that anyways, and it was much too heavy to add to my already heavy bag and carry around, and it was too delicate. I didn't want to break the lens or anything like that. So what I ended up doing is selling that. I sold that bad baby for $450, I think. And it was only like maybe a year and a half old, so it wasn't very old, and I didn't use it very often, so I didn't think that was a bad price. I think I bought it for like $700, so I sold it for $450. And then I bought what I have now, my my Canon M50 for $568, and that's including taxes and everything like that. I bought it off the actual Canon website. I bought it refurbished. And it's actually pretty excellent. Like, there was no scratches on anything. The Canon, the body and the lens were refurbished, but it still came in a little package. It was no scratches. The thing is like perfect. It's like the old presets were still on the camera, which kind of sucked, because when I was taking pictures, it was like the shutter speed was a little longer than I liked, so it was blurring out my camera, which kind of sucked because I couldn't stay still. But other than that, literally excellent condition. It's like brand new. And the camera actually runs for $649. It was when I was gonna buy it, brand new, not including tax and things like that, with the kit lens and things like that. I bought mine for $568, including taxes, refurbished. And there was another deal on Canon that was actually like $799, and it was including a 15 to 45 millimeter lens, as well as the 70 to 250. I was gonna get that, but my thing was, you were buying it refurbished, so you didn't have to pay $700. Like, what's the point of still paying $700 for a refurbished camera? So I didn't, even though the lens, I didn't think about that, was actually making the lens much cheaper. But I'll just buy the lens off Amazon when I have the time to do it, or when I need to do it. I also want to start getting into photography. Like, I do so much in my brain and I do so much on a regular basis that I always got my hands in something and I can never sit down and like be focused on one thing. I think what I want to do is literally, I'm going to still work because I have to work, but I'm going to cut back working to my regular monthly schedule. I'm not going to work my butt off like I usually do. And because I really want to get into this YouTube thing. I've been saying this for like 4 years, but I've never took the time to actually stay and focus on it. Honestly, recording videos and editing videos really is a passion of mine. I get nervous to change like stable income for passion, and I gotta stop doing that. Like, you really got to live now more than ever. So your girl is like really going to get into this YouTube game stuff. I'm about to really start like watching a bunch of other YouTubers to figure out like what works, how to edit very well, because I really want things to go. But I don't want to just sit down and just do a lot of sit down videos, even though, you know, information stuff like that is very important. So we still have those coming. But what I really want to do is get into travel videography or photography. That is what I really want to do. So that is what we're gonna do. When I bought my camera, I got actually a lens to a Canon case that goes around the camera. It's just a little rubber case, and it's pretty cool, like tripod, where like the regular ones open up at the top and open wide, and it's like tall, where it's not able to fit in your bag. Where I actually found this one that only opens at the bottom. The rest of it is like a monopod kind of, and it fits perfectly in my suitcase. So that's why I'm able to record this video today and not have it like sitting on the table or anything like that. It's just standing up. But yeah, this video is just to show you guys your girl is back. I'm trying to get into this thing, okay? Like really trying, and I'm gonna take the time out to actually focus on it now that I can. I know my job is secure and I have a little cushion still to be okay to not work as much as I've been working. So we're gonna get into it. I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna start picking up some good layovers where I can go out and travel. I really want to start pushing myself to vlog out in public, because I get kind of nervous that people are watching me when I have my camera out in public. Well, guess what? We gotta get over that too. We just gotta push past it and get in a good mood. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just saying what's up to y'all. I have not disappeared. I am still recording videos, and yeah, you'd be surprised how many videos I started that was just like, hey y'all, look at the beginning of a trip. I have like 7 in my phone because I was trying to vlog on my phone at the time. I got like 3 in this camera alone, and I just got this camera literally maybe October 1, and I have so many beginnings of videos that I haven't finished because I don't know where to pick up or when to start, or if this is awkward or not, that I just don't finish it. So your girl is going to be coming with some content soon, I promise. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Continue to subscribe. I promise it's coming soon, and peace out.